Good morning, everyone. I'm at my hotel that is home for the next couple of days. Um, just walking around, getting my steps in, going up and down the stairs at different points to get my steps in and flights of stairs. Eventually, at some point today, I'll be going to Home Depot and Lowe's, price out some appliances and yard equipment and other things I think I'll probably need at my new house. So I'm gonna go up these stairs. So anyway, I called Warner this morning, officially resigned. So relieved to be done with them. This is gonna be interesting because my battles with them might not be over. I've never had an issue like this before, but whenever I've left a company, I've left, equipment and whatnot where they want it. Apparently, they weren't exactly happy that I left it at a yard that they pay for, but apparently they're gonna charge me $2 a mile to move it to the nearest terminal, which by my calculations would be Atlanta, Georgia, or just outside of Atlanta in Lithia Springs, Georgia, but basically Atlanta. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know one thing for sure: if they want to bill me for that, they're getting absolutely zero for it. Because basically I have a friend who works at the company, and he's picked up trucks either 2 or 3 times from a yard and not a terminal, and they have not been cleaned or detailed or anything, and they're his, and he has to clean it himself and deal with it and move forward. So yeah, I'm not paying that $2 a mile. That they can figure it out, and with that information I have, if they want to send me a bill, and since I haven't driven for 2 weeks, in theory I should be paid for everything that they owe me for. I probably am not. It would be close though, if that makes sense. Definitely not $2,000 worth. If I was missing $2,000 roughly, which is what they think it would cost. Yeah, they definitely don't owe me that much money. So we'll see. If they ever send me an actual bill, it's going right in the trash. I'll probably make a video of it, putting them to shame too, saying this is how you guys really do things. And because I know how you really do things, this is how I feel. And have a bonfire, probably with a beer in hand, and throw it away. Or yeah, throw their bill in the fire, drink a beer. That's how I feel about that. I feel like there's something else. Oh yeah, and they're gonna put on my DAC report, which is like, because like as commercial drivers, we have a driving record. Then we also have our DAC report. I forget what it stands for, but basically it's to, it's not like basically how have you treated other companies, and that's all it is. And they're gonna mark on my DAC record an abandoned truck. But because I was kind of smart and expected that, you guys saw the clip yesterday, the cover my butt clip of me showing where I left the truck. And like anyone with common sense, the reality is I'm never going to work for a large company ever again, which is super cool. But anyone with common sense is going to see, that I left the truck in a secured area that my company at the time rents. Who cares? Like, there's people that literally will leave trucks on the side of the road empty, or in rest areas, or in truck stops. Like, that's pretty inconvenient. I at least took it to a company yard, took it to space that my company rents, or leases, or whatever. So, I don't think that'll really affect me moving forward. Hopefully things work out with my new boss, and I never have to go job hunting ever again. That'd be the perfect scenario. But, the world's not always perfect. Things happen. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. Just going on a walk. Soon I'll be going for lunch. Explore some eats around here. I haven't heard anything about my house. It's only been 1 business day. They said 2 to 4 business days. So I will hear from them eventually, but I will continue to go house shopping in case this house falls through. And I'll be reaching out to the people on Monday just to make sure that the house is still in the running, and that for all I know someone applied for it on like Wednesday last week and it's theirs. I just want to make sure it's still available. But yeah, gonna end this. I'm gonna go grab some food, go appliance shopping, go yard equipment shopping, just so I know what I want. I need to go bed shopping. Bed is like the most important thing I think that I need. So anyway, talk to you guys later. I've had a lazy day so far. Just got the 2 videos uploaded from yesterday and today. Realized that I had made them unlisted because I'd created a video only for people with the direct link. It's the house that I want. So I've only shown that to a handful of people. And I guess every video I've uploaded since, they were out of order. So, oops, sorry about that. New Beginnings was yesterday's video. And then Things and Such was the day before that. But, oh well, mistakes happen. But anyway, went to Lowe's, looked at some yard equipment, looked at appliances, things that I will likely need at some point, and basically found the washer and dryer that I'll get. If I get the house I want, I would need my own washer dryer, and I would also need to get my own yard equipment to maintain the yard. I will not pay for someone to maintain the yard for me until I'm in a state physically where I simply cannot do it myself. That's one thing that's pretty big on me. You could have your house the ugliest color in the world. The first thing I will still notice is your yard. Like, that's my big thing. So yeah, I'm going to take a little walk as soon as I put my shoes on in this video. Going to Home Depot, which is across the street from Lowe's. Why I didn't go there before, I have no idea. I was just in autopilot and came back to the hotel and just been chillaxing for a few hours. Watched some hockey and have done absolutely nothing. I did make it known to the Facebook world that, you know, about my move. That's received a lot of reaction. But yeah, gonna go to Home Depot, check things out over there, yard equipment wise and appliance wise, see if they have anything different than Lowe's. I can't imagine, or if they do, it'd be within pennies. And I'm at a point, I used to hate on Lowe's and basically go to Home Depot. It's where I've bought 99% of my tools that I own has been at Home Depot. But as I've gotten older, I just don't really care anymore. But yeah, then I'm gonna go to dinner. I'm not really hungry, but there's a Smash Burger nearby, and that's different to me. The nearest Smash Burger to me in California that I know of is like an hour and a half from my old house, or from my parents' house, I guess. But now there's one. They'll be about 2.5 miles away if I get the house that I want. So I'm gonna, yeah, walk over there. At least that's the plan. If it's still raining out there or looks like rain, I'll probably just drive. I don't want to get caught in the rain. My shoes are not waterproof, and all my waterproof boots are packed away. So anyway, that's been the afternoon. Alright guys, it's a new day. Sunday, just hanging out in the hotel. Nothing really much to do other than watch NASCAR, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. NASCAR and pizza. I already dominated my wings like a boss. Now I'm full. Got some Dr. Pepper and some Martinelli's that was at home. I just kind of grabbed it on my way out. Home meaning California home. But NASCAR's at a commercial right now. Just hanging out, having a lazy day. It's a little cold outside. I will definitely go outside and go on a good walk when the race is over. But that's pretty much today. So I'll probably put yesterday and today together because they're both going to be really short. I haven't made a decision yet. But anyway, yeah, this is my setup. This desk thing normally is supposed to go in that corner. But it wasn't tied down or anything, so I brought it over to me so I could eat and watch TV at the same time. So anyway, yep, that's the situation for today. Having a lazy day. I don't like having a lazy day, but things will pick up this week in terms of getting stuff done. Hopefully getting a house one way or another. Starting the new job. So gonna be hitting the ground running pretty darn hard for a while. So yep, that's my day so far, but I'll update you guys if something changes or if something happens or whatever. Alright guys, pretty much like I said in that last clip, I did absolutely nothing today. I went back to Home Depot, looked at appliances again. Pretty certain I know if I get the house which ones I'm going to get. Same with yard equipment.
It sucks because the appliances I want are on sale. They're like $700 ones, but they're on sale for $5 right now, which is kind of what I wanted to spend per washer dryer. But then the yard equipment, don't know. Yeah, I never showed it to you guys, but the house I want, assuming I get it, the yard looks like it has not been taken care of in a while. So yard equipment I would need like right away. Washer and dryer I don't need right away, but washer and dryer are on sale right now. So I'll figure it out. I'll probably just end up saying screw it. I got enough credit on my credit card that I could buy it all in one shot. It'd be the biggest purchase I've ever made. And then I would seriously be working my butt off for the next like 3 months to pay it all off. But we'll see how that all goes. I've been craving, it's my guilty pleasure snack, bubblegum flavored ice cream from Baskin Robbins. There's 2 of them here in town in Murfreesboro. One right across the street from my hotel. They don't have it, but the one the other side of town does. So I drove to the other side of town, or in town actually, about 10 minutes, if that, and got it. And yeah, I've been watching hockey all day, and that's pretty much been my day. I did clean and organize. I actually put a big plastic bag right there. That's dirty clothes. Before they were like all scattered, some on the floor here, some on the floor there. Like, yeah, that's not good. Need to get them put away. So got them put away, and now I'm watching the Kings playoff game. Into the second period, the Kings are up 1-0 against Las Vegas right now. And then tomorrow, I got to go pee in a cup, take a drug screen. I also need a new medical card as well. That was something very nice that Warner did for me. I had been on my Adderall. I think I've shared that with you guys for those of you who've been following me for a while. And because I got off the medication, which was something I had to do to be employed by Warner, their doctor would only write me a medical for 6 months. So that time's up, and I got to go get a new one. So yeah, those are my 2 things to do tomorrow. I'll share this with you guys. I told Warner yesterday I quit to give you guys that news. Today I got a text from them. They assigned me a load that picks up tomorrow morning. Yep, Monday morning. So don't know how they screwed that up, because the last time I told them I'd be available was this morning. Then I quit yesterday. So I didn't say anything. Needless to say, when I go to sleep tonight, my phone will be on absolute silence. So if they call me wondering what the heck's going on, it's not going to disturb my sleep. I did put together a very nice letter. I went over it with a couple friends of mine that work at Warner. But they're definitely on team Evan. Read it over with them, made a few adjustments. But then I sent it to my day dispatcher person, because all this me leaving has happened on the weekend. And I sent it to him. And they brought up a few things I didn't even consider. When I resigned, they gave me a little bit of pushback on other issues. Don't know if I shared that with you guys or not. Well, it doesn't really matter. They said that it would go on my DAC report for not leaving a vehicle in a preferred location. And it was interesting because I had talked to my friends about this, but I forgot that I'd even said it. But it was one of those things where they said, like, didn't you say something that trucks could be left at company property, or any property the company leases, like a drop yard, which is where I left it? It's like, holy cow, you're right. So I mentioned that, saying like, hey, this is my understanding. And then also from conversations with other drivers, it's our understanding that we can leave vehicles when we resign at drop yards. I feel like there was another thing too. Oh yeah, and then there's the thing about 2-week notice. I mean, the thing is, these big companies, they will fire you just because they don't like the way you look at them. Slight exaggeration, but not much. But then there's like this expectation that we should be giving a 2-week notice. But Warner has made it very clear during my time there that we as drivers are at-will employees. So I went ahead and told them, like, hey, my understanding is by me being an at-will employee, either one of us can terminate my employment at any time for any reason. So, I don't know, like, absolutely, it's not like the coolest move in the world. It's the first time in my life I've never given a 2-week notice. Sorry, the first time in my life I have not given a 2-week notice. And it is what it is at this point. I'm done. And hopefully I'll get an email from my dispatcher saying tomorrow to the effect of, sorry to see you go. Good luck in your future. Something tells me it's not going to be like that, but we'll see. So anyway, end of the video today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.